Filming now. Here he goes.
All right, so here we are. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Here we are with the men's 50-59 steeplechase. I'm here with Brian Nelson, expert steeplechase commentator. And what I'd like to ask you about, Brian, is this is Randy's first steeplechase.
That's correct.
He's placed himself in contention for a medal and perhaps for a victory here in this USATF National Masters Championships. Now, could you tell us, you've talked to Randy a little bit over the last 2 days, have you not?
I have.
Could you give us a little insight into what his strategy might be for this first steeplechase?
Well, it's my understanding, that Randy's going for the gold.
Is he going for the gold in this one?
Going for the gold in his first attempt in the men's 3,000 steeple here at the U.S. Masters Championships in Berea, Ohio.
Now, what do we know about his competition, if anything?
Virtually nothing.
We know virtually nothing. And he has, I believe there are 4 competitors in the race. Is that correct?
I do believe you're correct.
4 competitors in his division.
Right, but how many?
Another 4 in the older division. So he's going to be competing against the 50-54 division. Now, we have to make sure that the people are aware that he's not running against everybody in this race directly. There are the 50-54s and the 55-59.
That blew his mind too, because the 4th guy showed up.
So now
Randy, he's got more things to think about.
Randy's going to have to work for the medal.
Now.
To get a top 3, Randy's going to have to beat one of the steeplechasers. Now, he's going for the gold, though. I think he has an aggressive strategy from what I heard from Steve
Carol Young, please report to the awards area.
Randy's a young, upstart steeplechaser from Valley Center. He's never gone over a barrier. He's never done a water jump. But that's not going to stop him from walking away as national champion in the 50-54 division.
So you think he has a good chance to actually pull off the national championship in this race?
I think his superior finishing speed, if he runs an efficient race and stays in contention, should be the difference.
Okay. Well, you know what we're going to do? The race is about ready to get started, so we're going to see how this race develops. You can see the competitors over there on the starting line. They're getting their final instructions. And it's a grueling 3,000 meter race. Now, the weather conditions today are not favorable for fast times, are they, Brian?
No, it's rather muggy. I'm guessing what, maybe 80% humidity?
Yeah, and what would you say the temperature is out here?
Probably in the low 80s, don't you agree? Maybe upper 80s?
Maybe low to mid 80s.
Mid 80s probably.
So that's going to start 90s though.
You think it's in the 90s?
It feels.
It feels like it's in the
heat
so heat index is high.
Yeah.
So these guys are going to be feeling that heat, once they get about 4 or 5 laps into this 3,000 meter race.
There's a bit of a breeze too if you notice the flag over the other end of the field.
Maybe that will cool them down. It may slow them down, but it will cool them down.
So anyways, race fans, we're getting ready to go here.
We're not going to watch. We're just going to go.
Here we have the pinnacle of athletic achievement, the 3,000 meter steeplechase.
I thought the decathlon was the pinnacle of athletic achievement.
Oh, but they don't have to jump over. They don't have water jumps in that, do they?
Anyway.
I must admit, those guys are pretty good athletes, but they have no water jump.
They do. I've never seen a decathlete jump over a steeplechase barrier.
That's right.
Well,
and the suspense is building, race fans.
I know, it really is.
You could sense the tension in the stadium. Everybody's on the edge of the seats in anticipation of this big race here.
Get a view of the crowd out there.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that.
And they really are on the edge of their seats, and they have to be because the seats have no backs. They're just benches. So it really brings everybody forward into the event. That's one of the strategies I think they have when they make a stadium.
There you go. There's a roaring crowd there. You can see they're just waiting for the action. And we should be going momentarily.
We should be going. It looks like there's a little delay at the start. They're doing some final stride out. So hopefully they'll get this race underway before the temperature rises another 4 or 5 degrees.
Right. We're not quite sure what the holdup is here. Tracks clear from the previous race. They should be getting ready to go.
Should be getting ready to go.
But
they're getting on the line. They're on the line. Now I believe they really are getting their final instructions. Now I believe the first lap they do not go over the water barrier. Is that true, Brian?
That's correct.
Yeah. So
That's
they,
correct.
they go a lap, actually almost an entire lap before they get into the hurdles.
That's
and
correct.
Then they start hurdling after they get. So they get a good lap in. Nice and loosening up before they actually have to deal with the contentious barrier.
Right, that's unlike some of the other age divisions, in the women's steeple, where the 2,000 steeple, where they jump off over the barriers immediately.
Oh, they're in the barriers immediately.
Right.
In the 2,000.
There's no one lap around.
Okay.
So here we go. We're getting ready to go.
They're coming up to the line now.
And what's the age group here?
The age group here is 50 to 54 and 55 to 59.
Here we go. So it's 50 to 59 age group.
50 to 59, 2 age groups contained therein. I think a total of 8 competitors, 4 in each group.
U.S. Masters Championships.
USATF Masters.
2011 in Berea,
Ohio.
Ohio.
And I believe...
And we're about ready to go.
About ready. Okay.
Once again, you can sense the anticipation by the crowd.
Gun is up.